So today, Mumbai's reality is actually, it's a very peculiar case at this point, because for the first time we're going to see a lot of supply, but there's a lot of self-extinguishing demand. I'll tell you what I
ये
mean by
क्या
that.
होता है?
I'll tell you what that means. See, Anupam stays in Bandra. Now, in a normal course of events, you would look to upgrade within Bandra.
Of course.
But now, with redevelopment being there, you are anyway getting a free flat,
Yeah.
which will meet your needs for next 10 years.
Correct.
So, Anupam may have been a buyer in Bandra 3 years before. But today, you'll not be a buyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this, at one time, there are too many people who otherwise would have been in the market, will no longer be in the market.
Okay.
Or they'll be in the market to buy some incremental area,
Sure.
so on and
Sure,
so forth.
Sure.
So what we will see, in my view, is that we will see this massive supply, which will struggle to get absorbed by most of the players. Now, by most of the players, I'll tell you what I mean in this, because, there's a risk in real estate is that you become a victim of your own narrative.
Correct.
Now, have you ever seen in a newspaper that, market weak, home prices to fall? Never.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
You'll not see a consultant say it, you'll not see in a newspaper. Because part of the allure of real estate is to keep feeding this myth that real estate is strong, because the moment a buyer feels it's weak, it will actually become weak.
Yeah.
Because it's a self-perpetuating prophecy.
Correct.
Just think of it this way, that in a normal project, 70% of the money comes from the buyer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a 100 crore project.
Yeah.
70 crores will come from the buyers like Anupam and Vishal.
Yeah.
Now, logically, that means you and me should be in a strength where we have bargaining power.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That bargaining power will only remain if we think that way. If the buyer keeps thinking, you know what, if I don't go now, next year it'll go up. It'll go up. Which ties into what is another issue in real estate is that, like you said, you've seen prices go down only twice.
Yeah.
But in many places, prices have gone down many times.
Yeah.
But a builder cannot advertise that.
Obviously.
Because the moment he advertises that, this entire well-cultivated myth gets exposed.
Yeah.
So even if the rate goes down 20%,
Yeah.
he will tell you optical price 3 crores. But come on table. Now you come on table, it becomes 2.3 crores.
See? Yeah. That's what. Only serious buyers.
Only serious buyers. Come on table. You hear every call, no? Come on table. अच्छा खासा negotiation हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
Now, to a person outside, he will say, "Arey boss, if you are willing to sell at 2.4 crore, advertise that, no?
Well, you can't do that.
But you can't do that."
Yeah.
So I think at this phase we will see it, but this phase we will see it.
I'm just here because the thing is that, you can see the supply that's going to come up, like reclamation itself, Bandra reclamation, Hiranandani, Oberoi, Godrej, Adani, just name them. They're all lined up out there on that one stretch, I think, which is from the flyover till the ceiling, right? And then you've got inside Bandra West where the Rustomjis will come at Bandstand and apparently set a price which will make everybody shocked and all that. Where is this going to go here? I mean, the same thing, that are there honestly enough buyers? Because from what I understand, the buyer pools, okay, number one, people who are staying in slightly far-flung western suburbs, the Kandivlis and the Andheris, who've become richer in life thanks to the economy growing, which it has, moving up to Bandra. Fair? Okay. Your startup people and all that. Okay. Then you've got people within Bandra itself who've made money and who want a better lifestyle, who want to move from a, slightly low-profile society to a high-profile project, because Bandra never, ever had a gated community. It place ही नहीं था उतना. Okay. So what do you think is going to happen in a tiny suburb like Bandra? Because I feel it's kind of symptomatic of what's going to happen in the rest of Bombay. Tiny places going for such huge supply. What do you think is going to happen?
So I think Bandra will be the Bandra of 25-26 will be the Lower Parel of 2014-15.
Very interesting.
Where you see a lot of supply, you see a lot of luxury supply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you will have issues in terms of demand catching up. Okay. It's a classic bull market trap, right? You start thinking, itna demand hai, economy will grow 8-10%, let me make luxury. But luxury buyers, if you buy once, you don't buy after 5 years. No? There's no repetition. There's no repetitive buy.
Yeah.
You'll buy after 15 years maybe. So that will not happen. Then I think builders will have to find a way to manage the situation. Now, in many cases, I think what I gather is that many builders are already taking a step back.
What does that mean?
So see, builders, So, okay, I'll break it down into two phases. One is that we have seen this very outlandish bidding war for acquiring new projects driven by stock market. Okay. Now, builders for a good amount of period were acquiring projects not to make profit, but to ensure that their market value goes up at the stock market, or they were looking to get listed. That was the only trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think what's happened is that many of them realize that things have gone out of control. Some of them are walking back. They'll say, we'll start later. Society then says, I want to terminate. Okay. Things go, in an ideal world, everything goes smooth. The ones who are trapped, who get that realization in between, is where I think there'll be a bit of a fight. I don't see actually too many stalled projects,
Okay.
but I see many people discounting heavily. Earlier model was very simple. In case if I was not making money, I'll just stop the project and run away.
Correct.
Okay. Now, while RERA is not perfect, I think builders have also realized that you just can't abandon a project and leave buyers stranded.
Yeah.
So they will complete the project. Okay. They will sell it at a lower price. It'll be a poorly constructed project. Okay. But it'll be complete. So I think we will see two very different prices because of that. We'll see a desperate builder, which will be maybe I think 40-50% of the market,
Okay.
who will have one price. We will have the top guys who will have a price like this. Okay. So you could have prices of this on the same street of two buildings with a gap of 50%.
Wow. That might happen.
That might happen.
Okay.
Because it'll be a function of many things.
Yeah.
One is the plot size, the builder, the development, the strength of the capital.
Huh.
One will be a desperate guy. The other one will be, you know what, it's okay. If I'm not getting sales now, I'll sell later, I'll sell at completion. I have no money.